Good night, everyone. Welcome back to JJ's Football Corner. Hope you all are well. Hope you're enjoying the World Cup. It's been great so far. Couple of matches that I didn't really speak on yet, but I will get to them. But for the purposes of this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about that France Senegal match. And as you can see from the title of the video, France is a behemoth. Now, if you are aware, I don't know if if you're aware in the Bible, the behemoth is described as this, great beast, powerful. You can't pierce its skin. All very descriptive in the Bible about the behemoth. And I just think that that is an apt description to describe this France team. They're just strong. Um, they're a powerful team. Like you know, I will get into it. I'll get into it some more. But let's just break down the match step by step. So first of all, I wanted to say for the first half, France started a little bit slowly. Not as expected because I think um in that first half, Senegal was actually the better team. They created some clear cut chances. Ismail Assar definitely should have scored. He seems to be, when he's playing Liverpool, he's the most clinical player ever. But outside of that, he misses some sitters. Um, so yeah, Senegal played very well in that first half, and they really should have been 2-0 up. They really should have been 2-0 up, but you know, when it comes to these sides, especially the bigger teams, the France, England, hell, usually you would say Spain, but not yesterday. If you don't take your chances against these teams, that's football. You don't take your chances against a big team, you're gonna rue missing those chances because they will regroup. Tactics will change. Deschamps would have to change something to make the match a little bit more favorable towards France. And so changes were made. And especially in that second half, France came out like a roaring lion, really. Like France really came out and showed why. To me, France are the favorites to win this tournament. They're just strong. When you go through their team, you have Kylian Mbappe, um, Ousmane Dembele, Barcola off the bench, Cherky off the bench, so many players, Saliba. They're just they're great in almost like every area that you can think of. But there are two players that I really want to, kind of focus on. And the first player is Michael Olise. Now I want to say this, and I want to be very clear on this. Michael Olise is one of the best players in the world right now. Michael Olise is absolutely world class. Michael Olise is playing at a level and playing with a confidence that I just think on his day he's just unplayable. I just think he got man of the match and rightfully so. Michael Olise is just on a different level. Technically, he's on a different level, in terms of his confidence, his ability on the ball, the ability to pick a pass. He's so talented. He's quick. He can dribble. He can pass. He can shoot. I mean, Olise has just stepped up his game so much. I remember when he was at Crystal Palace, like he was good, but he was not this good, man. Like he has Whatever he's done, whatever element he's brought to his game, he's just stepped up to a whole different level. You know, in a way, it kind of reminded me of just a little bit, not the same level, because I do think that perhaps Olise is a little bit technically more astute than Salah, but it reminded me of when Salah left from Roma to Liverpool. Like Salah was always um good, but not the Salah that we know now, not the Liverpool Salah. He was never that guy, but he became that guy. Oli says that guy now, and any club who wants to prime from Bayern, I don't even think it's possible. I don't think Bayern would sell because Olise right now is irreplaceable to Bayern. You can't replace him. Who would you replace him with? Olise is easily $150 million player. Uh, he really is. He is that guy, and he deserved the man of the match. You understand me? Like he was just something else, man. The second person that I wanted to point out is Kylian Mbappe. Now, Mbappe has gotten a lot of flack recently because of his time at Real Madrid. Despite him actually being the top goal scorer for Real Madrid 2 seasons running, but because at Madrid you're judged by the amount of trophies that you win, not by just your individual statistics. So because of that, you know, a lot of people have judged him that you know he has been the best for Real Madrid. But I think with Real Madrid, not to get too much into Real Madrid, but there are a lot of you know internal problems going on with the squad. You know, a lot of egos there. I won't get into that. The point is, Kylian Mbappe remains um, one of the best players to ever do it. Now, you might not have him top 10. I don't think I have Kylian Mbappe top 10. But in this era, he's easily top 3. In this current era of football, Kylian Mbappe is top 3. He is top 3. My top 3 for me would be Olise, Mbappe, and Kvaratskhelia. Those are my top 3 players operating right now in world football. These guys, I could probably put Haaland in somewhere there, and you know it's debatably for Haaland probably fourth or somewhere there. But right now in world football operating, you know, Kylian Mbappe is among the best, and he showed his talent today. Two absolutely world class goals, two exceptional goals, and we should not have expected any differently. He's Kylian Mbappe. He's that guy. He is that guy. He's 2 goals away from Miroslav Klose. I know Messi, you know, equal or maybe or did he surpass Miroslav today? I don't remember. I'm not sure rather. I'll have to you know get into that. But he's basically almost there. You know, with up there with Klose. Mbappe is beyond world class. Beyond world class. He's in anime terms he's S class. You know, he's just special. He's a special player, and you know this France team will take some stopping. I don't know if there's a team that can stop them. Um, Maybe they have a bad day at the office. I just don't see them losing. I just don't see them losing. I don't see it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just don't see them losing. They have too many players that can come off the bench and affect change. I mean, Barcola came off the bench and scored. They just have too many good players, man. Turkey, they're just too strong. They're just too strong. And they'll just, you know, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You know, France is just they're just that team, and credit to them, man. Credit to Olise. Credit to Mbappe. You know, I just I just love the way how Olise plays the game. You know, he's just so calm and confident, and Mbappe obviously, you know, with his world class level, you know, he's you know that combination of those two, you just how do you defend against that pass from Olise? How do you defend against it? It's just it's just hard to do. Hard to do. I want to make one more point before I go. I don't like how the as a matter of fact, I might just do another video on that specifically because I don't appreciate how the commentators speak on African teams. So I might just do a video on that separately. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do it right now. After I've finished filming this. So once again, in concluding, France, behemoth of a team, super team, will take some stopping. They will take some stopping. I think they're favorites to win. They showed why they're favorites to win. And let's see how the rest of this group stage pans out. Yeah. So guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be releasing about 2 or 3 videos shortly. So thanks for tuning in again, guys. And I have 10 subscribers. Woo, let's get to 20 subscribers. All right, thanks for tuning in.